and I'm currently just like getting my stream mill set up. I was working on a few other little projects at the moment, and now I'm just getting myself ready for the next batch of like from next. I just like doing the next batch of animation. I mean, not animation. Well, I'm working on my comic book and I'm just doing Joe Hero right now. So let's get my lucky little pencil and get that all ready. And if you feel like chatting and all this stuff, feel free to just say hi and say and hey and just say what's up. All right. I did some earlier parts like later on, like you probably saw me just doing this end right here where the lady was panicking, Joe reacts, and then I just kind of like worked on this part a little bit, just adding some stuff. So I might add a little bit of people, like right here and here, just like where I indicated earlier, and just like you know, just but these guys are just like, you know, very small. So I'm not gonna put like my full attention to them because they're not. I mean, once these people just like, once these people show up in the page, they're barely going to be being noticeable in the actual drawing because it is going to be like just shrunk down to a smaller size. And you won't. I mean, basically, I'm not even putting it in my full force, my full design aspect to it.
This phone number. The phone number. There's a phone number.
Just add some hair, get that all set up, put on a, you know, let's put him on, let's give him a vest just to not make him pop out as much, but, you know, just get the idea that he's not just some generic, but make him generic enough. So usually I just go through like Photoshop and make my Kirby crackles on this thing and just kind of like design it stuff. From the earlier design, I did them very differently, and I'm just kind of like haven't really decided on like what would be the official look of like the energy beam that Joe Hero makes, and then after that I just go ahead and just get that all set up. Okay, now I'm on down to here, drawing in my boss and Joe Hero in the middle, just blasting the two monsters out there, and yeah. So let me just get started and just kind of like get myself ready. I'm also using Pose Pro.
Who let the water out? Who let the water out?
You're the one that had to pour water. Probably you.
No, I put it back in there.
And I'm using my Pose Pro and getting that all set up. Okay, so now that I got my design, I got my pose. I want to actually kind of like imitate my pose it's not Pose Maniac, but it's just like art pose, which is basically a digital mannequin that I like to use. And it sort of helps me out to get my shape in and everything else like that. And so, like, in case if you ever want to chat with me and just like say hi or anything like that, I'll actually hear it from my headphones, and you could probably just like, so I could actually communicate with you. Unfortunately, you can't hear it because that's how it goes for some reason. And so, yeah.
I have a question, Dad.
You have a question, John?
Yes.
What's your question?
Where is
It's in this, it's in clean, that's why it was put out. So put the cap on tight. Lay it on its side on the shelf.
you clipped it out? You want me to get Ben? Ben? Ben, come back.
Okay.
Mask off.
And I'm actually listening to some music right now, so if you maybe want to hear along with me, I'm listening to "Don't Say Stack Like the Pancakes." It's a ska band.
Brush off. Gloves off. Gloves off. Honey, just hold me. I'm trying to help you. Just abuses me. That's a table now. I don't want that. Sorry.
Hello there. How you doing today? And how is everything going with you, Lord Helmet? How are you doing today? Well, I'm working on my own comic book about a superhero with autism right now. I'm just I got some free time to do from my other job, and so I'm just putting in some time to catch up on the story that I've been making. If you're interested in actually reading the stories, go to the link that's just right down here, and you can just check out all the other cool books that I've been making too. Thank you for following me. I'm still new to the whole streaming setup. I'm if you see my whole studio, I literally have a camera right here and a camera right up here and a whole screen right in front of me. And so I'm just kind of getting used to the whole setup and everything, and just kind of adjusting to it. And you know, I don't know how to really make it. I don't know how really know how to make an entertaining stream, but I'm just here to have people just sneak in, check out the studio if you like. And if you feel like asking me anything you want, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to. I'll try to answer it. And if you don't think I'm reading your screen, I have a little audio audio little shout out for anyone who Oh, thank you. And so basically every time I listen down here, I could actually hear all the audio that goes on. So if you think if the possibility I might miss your response, not likely. Although the downside is I can't have you guys hear it, so everyone sounds like a robotic Victoria or Frank. Also, if I have some time, I'll probably go back to working on the posters and getting that all set up.
You're eating with us?
I'll bring a plate in here.
I did that yesterday. That's the first.
Oh, you want to be served?
Yeah.
Jeez, bring it to you? You're going to have to start giving them a tip.
Okay.
Because, I mean, come on, the service is exemplary. And you were definitely being catered to.
My partner? No, that's just my family. It's just they're asking me if I wanted lunch, and I might have to go out to them and just have lunch and everything like that. It's 12 o'clock around here, and so I'm just gonna have to figure out how to make a pause screen and just hold off on that. I tried doing one earlier where it's just but other than that, I'm sorry. So what it does is I would actually show that little pause thing, but I still have to figure out and adjust it so I don't like get copyrighted or anything like that. And that'll be my that would.
Can he spread that with us?
Oh, thank you. It's actually the Steam Universe artwork I did a while back. I probably need to adjust that art piece a little bit because it has too much audio and too much like copyrighted music. So I'll get a red flag if I if it's on YouTube, if it shows up on YouTube or so. Actually, probably when I have some free time tonight, I'll just make a quick video and just like show my speed paints and all my other artwork that I've been doing. If you want to check out some of my other like artwork, go down to my website and you can just like see all the other posters I did. I was actually thinking of doing like a little bit more animation here, but I'm just going to like hold off on that part for a second because animation for free is like a bunch of fucking work. Oof, that coffee. You can't spell it. You just did. Oh wait. Well, if you type it down here, let me see if I could probably just give it to you right now. There you go. That should be able to help you out. Excuse me. I'll be right back.
No, you're fine.
No, actually, never mind.
So I need to go get my blood tested. Can I take your car?
Hmm.
Can I take that car? I'm going to get my blood tested. I'm going to take off, so
Yeah, sure. Just be back before 3.
I'll be back long before 3.
You know what I mean.
I know.
Yeah, for some. Yeah, when I was looking at your, when I was looking at you when you were trying to like spell it, but then it's just like, that's not how it's spelled. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, if you like any of the work and all that stuff, that's what I usually sell at comic conventions, and depending when they go back, I actually have a whole bunch of them in my storage. So just like if anyone's interested in buying some posters, be my guest. But I'm also just selling my comic books online and everything else like that. Oh, thank you. It's sort of like there's sort of like there's 2 people help me out with it. One person there's a person who does my coloring for the comic books, but when I do the colorings on my own work, it's different. And but I always do a little touch up on my own comics just to make it nicer. And then there's also this Hungarian guy who I work with named Azadar, who Azadar Rantalon, who does like all my other comic gigs and everything like that. Let's see. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Oh, thank you. Well, whenever you get it, whenever you get a chance, you could actually read. You could actually read like the previous books. So, like I have issue 1, 2, and 3 already published and ready to buy digital or mail them. Or you could also get or you could get the first half of this book. And I'm working on the second half. You could get that digitally because I haven't printed out any shipping copies yet. There you go. That actually looks pretty good. I like that. And then we just gotta make some. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna get my triangle. Well, feel free to donate. I also made one of those little like one of those little donate pop-ups just for fun. If you want to just like if you want to throw me just a bill, a few dollars here and there, just to show that I actually getting paid for my work. Not pre earlier, but all the stuff. Oh, where is it? Ah, there you are. Ah, shoot. just have some like explosion right there.
I misplaced my phone. Thinking in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
You found it? I'm weird. I'm weird. Bye. Eat in here or eat up there with us? Here? He's eating in his room only today. For today. Dad, that's Calvin. This is mine. We sit across from each other.
I know. I know.
You know this mic. We sit across from each other.
I know.
This can be this beside you. Yeah. There's a recycling out. The recycling is outside. I believe this was
I put hot sauce inside both.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to eat this out.
Eat.
Yeah, I'm going to eat out there. Hey, I'm going to take a break. I'm actually going to take a little lunch break. So thank you for watching. I'll be back.